What is up, Glory Gang? Welcome back to another episode of the Glory Boys podcast.
Oh, yeah.
I'm your co-host, Austin.
And I am your other co-host, Darren.
And today, we're going to talk about music videos.
Oh.
So music videos.
Yeah, I like them. I like them.
Music videos are sick.
I like them.
They are probably one of my favorite kind of videos.
You're too young, but
all the videos.
Do you remember VH1?
Yeah.
Like VH1, they used to like play. It was like the poor man's MTV.
They would just rotate music videos.
Yeah, and they did like behind the music and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But
I used to watch that.
They did this one thing. I used to watch it all the time where it was called pop-up videos, and that was their little like thing. But they would play a music video and then little pop-up blurbs would show up and they almost like would make fun of the video, or it was like essentially
like little factoids.
It was like little memes. Like,
weird.
Like, so like Britney Spears would walk out of the room and she'd like, I just took a massive dump at it. Like, it would be really weird stuff. Like they were just throwing shade, but it was called pop-up videos. And I'll never forget that little tag thing.
I never saw that.
Or it would actually not just make fun of them all the time. It would sometimes do like facts.
Okay.
So like even like the car in the music video, like, hey, this was actually the director's grandpa's car, or just like weird stuff. But it was really cool, and I remember always seeing those, and it was really interesting.
Yeah.
But anyway, music videos.
What's your favorite music video?
Ever? I can't.
There's a lot of them.
There's so many. I grew up watching music videos. I always loved them. I thought they were just so cool because I loved music. My mom loved music growing up. So my family, we were always bumping anything and everything. But yeah, I mean, earlier on, seeing some of the cool music videos, my mom liked country growing up and like classic rock. So I remember watching a lot of like, I don't know, Def Leppard and then like Shania Twain.
Yeah.
And like Faith Hill, Just Breathe. I remember that.
Nice.
I remember I used to think that Faith Hill was super hot when I was like 10. I'm like, she's so hot and she's laying in a bed in white sheets and she's singing Just Breathe and the song was really pretty and I knew all the words. I probably still know all the words, but that was pretty fire. And then I loved NSYNC and Backstreet Boys growing up. So their videos were always so like epic and futuristic, and you know, you never forget like the puppet music video, the NSYNC one, and then when Millennium came out with Backstreet Boys, and it was all like futuristic and cool, and they're like in planes.
A lot of green screen.
A lot of green screen.
Ton of green screen.
Tons of weird stuff.
A lot of fisheye.
A lot of like just terrible choices.
They're so great though.
But it's so good.
You also like, you can't sleep on the Michael Jackson videos from the day.
Yeah. Even
Chris Tucker was in a couple of them, and they're like full, like they're literally, it's a short film.
A movie, yeah.
And I would say that's the music videos that I love the most, is like the ones that it's actually like a short film within a music video.
Yeah. Macaulay Culkin was in them, in some of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I remember
they were
those.
fire.
Yeah, they were. The movie itself was super fire when they came out, and it was on VH1 maybe, but I remember watching it and like every
Thriller music video. I remember I was terrified.
Oh yeah,
when he like
super
changed
scared.
in that video. Yeah. Like it scared the crap out of me as a kid.
Yeah, and that music video is, I mean, what, like 14 minutes long?
Right.
But it's super
so
epic. He turns into the werewolf.
If I had to go modern, I would say "Humble" by Kendrick has got to be up there.
Yeah.
For like, just from a cinematography standpoint and just like a sheer creative, like visually,
they pulled off a lot of new things.
Yeah, they set like they created several new things in that video that I feel like people have then taken and been really heavily influenced by.
Yeah, not only did that record really set the standard of like going forward, but like I would say "Humble" was one of those music videos that you like couldn't stop watching.
Where they did the array where it's like 4 cameras and they're all recording simultaneously.
Yeah.
And then they flip through them really fast. Was that in "Humble"?
I don't think so.
You sure? Oh, no, that was where they had the electronic jib where in between every line it would be like, "You do not amaze me." Hey, dun, 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 dun. And it would go down here.
Yeah,
like that was pretty sick. And he like followed with it. And
that was crazy.
Yeah.
I would say too, a big splash for me in the more modern day was "Yummy." So when Justin Bieber came out from his hole and came out of hiding.
Yeah.
He dropped Yummy, and you were like, yo, this is different. And there's parts of it I really loved. There's parts that I probably wouldn't have chosen to do, but I think overall it was just different. There was a lot of choreographed like dances on the tables, and there was the cool like implementing the different food into the shots. And I know like the shot of the Jello, and, like just weird little like cake shots or whatever it was. Those were really cool. But yeah, that I remember that being kind of a big deal in 2020 when it dropped.
So many good music videos.
So many.
We want to make more of them.
Yeah. Speaking of music videos, that's been
shameless plug.
Really, no, it's been one of our goals as a company. I think ever since we started, we just always had a passion for music, and so it just made sense to like want to shoot music videos. And I don't know, the music video industry is very weird because there are guys that just grab their Canon T2i and go shoot music videos and upload them to YouTube, and it turns into a business, and now they're millionaires and crushing life, which that I'm referencing Jacob Owens. He did that, and so we
Futuristic, and
he did that with Futuristic, and they met in high school and then throughout college and shot like hundreds of music videos and on a crappy camera, and really got to the place where they are today, which is really cool. But that's a lot of grind, a lot of upfront investment that you have to put in. But then there's also like the music video sets that are just freaking huge and massive budget. And I think of even like Tyga and Chris Brown, like their music videos are crazy.
Right.
Like they're just insane. Big budget music videos and just gorgeous locations, amazing cars, like just really, really cool stuff. But there's just a desire in our hearts to get into that industry, but like how do you do it? Well, you got to start somewhere. So what have we been doing? I mean, how many videos have we shot?
Yeah.
And what have we been doing to try to get to that goal?
Yeah. So of course the goal is to shoot on the biggest budget sets and work with the likes of Justin Bieber and Tyga and all of that stuff. But the reality is you have to start small. As of right now, we've probably done 5, 6 music videos.
Yeah.
Like really not that many. We did one with our friend Dave's band. Like when we first started, it was really simple. We just like handheld 2 cameras, did one take of a song and cut it up and made a music video.
Yeah, it was cool though.
Yeah, it was awesome. And it turned out great. And for like the purpose of it, and that's what's cool about music videos is sometimes that's enough and you just need to do a really cool studio shoot. But then we've done a couple that like are kind of music videos, kind of not. Like what we've done with Midland Dance Program is like somewhat music video-esque. I think the most recent one we did with them is actually like our first like quote unquote music video that we've done with them.
Yeah. And we did the Upper Room video shoot with
Callie. Yeah.
With Callie.
Yeah, that was fun. I remember we used spray haze.
Yeah.
And it was not water-based. It was like can. It was, I don't even remember what it was called, but left like a really nasty film on the wood floor that was like super slippery. And like the second take, Callie was like slipping everywhere and like her knees and elbows were all like banged up afterwards because she kept slipping and falling.
It was weird.
It was fun.
Spray can in a haze in a can.
Haze in a can, yeah.
Haze in a can. Yep. It looks sick. It's just don't ever use it. Water base or die.
We did a music video with Rod and Kita for a rap song that we lit exclusively.
You're forgetting one.
Oh.
Zandre
was
like the first official music video
we
ever did.
Yeah, we traveled to New York.
Yep, in 2019.
Did that. That was fun.
Yeah, we found a rapper. So that was one of the things. We kind of sent a message out looking for local rappers or artists that were good and wanted to get in with doing a music video with them. And I think we even were going to do it for free just because we wanted the experience. So we had like 30 or 40 people submit different artists on this post, and we looked through all of them and really didn't like any of them. Mm-mm. And like we wanted to shoot with somebody that like wasn't just rapping about money and cars and women, but like just a band that was good, solid, good recordings, good vocal production, and just overall production. And we didn't seem to find any. And then somehow, I don't know, did somebody message?
I think I found the Rapzilla page.
Oh, yeah.
Because he'd had a song that was the pick of the week or something on Rapzilla.
Right.
And I think I saw it because I was looking up like just Christian rappers.
Sure,
and Rapzilla is a Christian rap platform.
Yeah.
So I think I found him that way, but it was kind of crazy. Like we linked up with him. We ended up traveling to Brooklyn, stayed there a couple days, shot for like 24 hours straight, did this music video. Like we were up till like 5 a.m. shooting and we had to leave the next day at like 10.
It was crazy.
It was crazy, but it was fun. Casey came with us. Our friend Casey, he has family up there, and it was a super fun trip.
It was awesome.
But so we did that. We've done a couple more. We did one with Rod and Kita at HQ. That was fun because we really didn't have a location. We just had our auditorium at our old office space. And we used our Pavo tubes and our one light that we had at the time, and we made it work and thought it turned out really great.
Yeah, it looked sick. It was like this weird, like futuristic kind of hip hop song. And so what we did was like, we took all of our nan lights and made these different shapes and just used them in the frame to make it kind of futuristic looking, and did some flicker stuff. And yeah, honestly, it looked really good.
Yeah.
I think for what we had.
Can't forget about our video with Eleni
Baker. Yeah, that was, again, probably, I would say, another bigger production music video that we did. We rented out a space before we had our office. We rented and programmed lighting. For the first time ever. And we rented as the studio owners of Stereotubes, Titan tubes. That was cool. We used 8 of them.
We used all 8 of them,
so we used all 8
as well as some other lighting, but that was really cool. We used the Ursa. That was the only music video I think that we ever used the Ursa on. Well, we did for one Midland project, but
yeah, that's right.
That was the first and only music video really that we shot on the Ursa.
And now we don't have it.
But it was great. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a fun project because it was one of the first music videos that we were on set. I was directing, you were DPing, you had the Ursa and the chest rig and
stabilizer.
Like, we actually had the lighting being cued at certain moments, and we had a guy that we hired, a good buddy of ours, programming them, and it just like, it felt like that set scenario that we'd always wanted to be on. Like, hey, we get to operate in these lanes, and we're growing and learning all the time. But it was a super fun moment, and the video came out really great, and has done decent on YouTube for Eleni and her husband. And I know we just met with them recently, and we'll be working with them soon to do some other projects. So really excited about that. We can't forget about we did a country like swing dance kind of vibe.
That's right.
Music video with some ground fog.
Yeah, that was awesome.
With Sheila Greenland. She's a local country artist. And it was a lot of fun. We went to this like super old divey like swing dance club or whatever they're called.
Yeah, and like a line dance bar.
A line dance bar, one of those, not swing dance.
Yeah, so I don't know if there's even a difference, honestly.
Foot kick dance.
Yeah, you dance
around,
there. Not
get
a club.
Down, turn around, go to town, boots, skin, boogie.
That's right. You'll definitely hear that song there if you go.
100%.
Ever.
So that was fun. It was just you and I, though. I mean, it was a lot. We lit the whole stage. It was more of like a live performance kind of deal. So we went the night before, shot an actual live performance of the song, and people were there dancing. And then we went there the next day, and the whole place was empty, and we got to really like be creative. And so we had a guy and a gal that were in the shoot, and they were our dancers and our main characters. And the song was called Dancing with the Devil, and so we had a lot of really cool dancey moments, and then a really cool transition at the end where we actually had ground fog come in, fill the whole space, and it like we did this like kind of transition where we wiped something in front of the lens and then revealed this like cool thing with the disco ball, the ground fog, and just tried to make it it was a slower song, so tried to add some dynamic and some cool stuff there. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think working with that was great.
And then after that, we really started talking with Byron and Riley, and I think that's what I'm really excited for personally in terms of music videos. So just to back it up a little bit, if you haven't seen already, if you haven't seen, go to our YouTube channel, check it out. Late to the Party is officially out on all platforms, but we had this conversation, and it started with our friends Byron and Riley, who you introduced to each other. Riley is an extremely talented producer, and Byron is a super talented writer and rapper, and he can sing and all of that stuff. He's really great, and both of them you saw potential in them and kind of linked them up. And that was what, last year, last year, middle of last year?
It was like it was cold out, I'm pretty sure.
Probably just about a year ago then, over a year.
Yeah, over a year for sure.
Anyways, obviously like it takes some time to reach chemistry and flow and like see if you can work together in that lane when it comes to music. And so they were kind of working on, you know, figuring out if it was a good fit and all of that stuff, really defining a sound together, all of that. And they came to us and they're like, hey, we want to release a song every year or every week next year. One song every single week, 52 songs in 2022. We already have 16 of them recorded and ready to go. And we have 20 more that we're tracking in the next few weeks. And it was really cool because since we've started our company, we've been talking about an artist that we can come alongside and grow with, like Jacob Owens did with Futuristic. Somebody that we can just really pour into, but also believe in that like it's actually going to go somewhere, because it's valuable no matter what, because we'll get experience from it. But obviously, like, we want them to blow up. We want it to go somewhere. So we came into this, like, for me, it was really great because I knew they had the work ethic to actually get it done. They're basically doing what Russ did, and Russ blew up releasing a track a week for a year. And so just the consistency of it's really cool. And so part of that is we are coming alongside them in making a music video for each EP that they're dropping. So they're dropping 4-song EP every single month, 1 track each week, and then the EP at the end of the month. And then each EP, one of the songs or the first song on the EP will have a music video for it as well.
Yeah, so we're really excited about that. The whole process with that too was we shot this, you know, a couple months ago or whatever, right before the new year, and the song was late to the party, and we had some ideas, and with the collection of all of our thoughts and ideas, we made it happen. And we're gonna record, or try to record mostly or all of them here at the studio, and just deck it out and light it differently and bring in different props. And we're super pumped. I mean, it's an opportunity because, like I said before, we don't have it all figured out in the music video space, but it's something that we really desire. So we've learned from just doing, and so that's what we're doing. We've watched a lot of music videos. We've seen people, you know, do really cool things on set. We've watched, you know, like the Jacob Owens and Futuristic relationship grow and what they are capable of now. And so we're just trying to implement all the knowledge that we've learned so far, putting it into these music video sets, and seeing what comes out of it. And so far, so good. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot to learn. We learned something last time, and we'll be better this next shoot that's coming up here. But yeah, we love it, and it's been a lot of fun getting to be really creative in the music video space.
Yeah, I think I walk away from just about every music video with a way longer list of things that I could improve on than things that I feel like I did well. But like, the end product always turns out, and it's just, it's been a huge learning experience. We don't even close to have this figured out. And so it's been fun learning, like, from this last shoot. We can talk about a few things that we learned. I feel like one of them is just like preparation is everything, making sure that you enter the day with a really great idea of timeline and all of that stuff. We didn't really do that because right now the budget doesn't allow for us to take a full week and do pre-production. So we kind of have to figure some of it out on the fly. But what were some other things that like we walked away from this most recent music video shoot with?
Yeah, so I left feeling a little bit more insecure probably in my lack of ability to direct. I have a lot to learn in that area. I definitely have vision, and I can see things on set and the shots that need to happen, and how they need to happen, and the movement and all of that stuff. But even just developing the way to properly deliver that information in the timely manner, on set, in the right time, and, you know, trying to direct talent and directing the extras that were there. And there's just a lot of moving pieces that happen. And we're just learning how to fill those gaps. We don't have a team of 27 people on set. It's just really us two. And so we're wearing a lot of hats. We're worrying about lighting. We're worried about focus. We're worried about camera movement, and we're worried about the extras and the props and all of that stuff. And so as we continue to do this, I think we're going to really learn how to be better at all of that stuff. But also too, I think it'll be fun to kind of bring people along in the journey, fill some of those roles, be able to focus more on just DPing, just directing, because I think then we'll really see ourselves excel, and we won't walk away feeling so defeated after a big shoot like that. Even though the product was awesome, I'm really proud of the video. But being on set and shooting it, we definitely could get more efficient and better for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just super excited to be working with Byron and Riley, and they're good friends of ours, and they just happen to be super talented, and we're all coming together and just making some cool stuff happen in 2022, and we'll be having them on this podcast coming up here soon. So be on the lookout, because it's going to be awesome. Just kind of sharing a little bit of the story of how they came together, how we all came together.
Yeah.
But that'll be coming up soon.
Yeah, I can't wait for the episode with Byron and Riley. I think that's going to be awesome. Yeah. Can't wait for you guys to hear more of their stories and how this all came to be. But obviously, we'll be doing 11 more music videos with them over the next 11 months. So there's a lot of opportunity really for us to collaborate. We've been wanting to do more of that, and we have been doing more of that, and it's been really, really fun. So if you are in the area, if you're in the Omaha, Lincoln area, whatever, if you're willing to drive here to Omaha and you want to be on set, you want to come hang out while we shoot these music videos, help out on set. We'd love to have you. Let us know. Reach out at hello@gloryvisuals.com or shoot us a DM on any of our social platforms at gloryvisuals. And we'd love to have you.
Guys, that's all we have for you today. We're super glad and super thankful that you stopped by and listened to the Glory Boys podcast. If you are listening on YouTube or watching, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications so you are notified every single time that we drop a video. So podcasts come out every single Friday, and then we're always sprinkling in all kinds of vlogs, gear reviews, and any other videos. And the music videos that we just talked about will be dropping on this account, on this YouTube channel exclusively. So definitely check them out. And if you're consuming this on any podcast platform, we are so grateful that you would leave us a rating. And 5 stars is totally a great option for you to pick. Or 1 star if you think we're totally idiots.
Just be honest.
Just be honest. We do get massively encouraged from you guys. Thank you guys so much for listening to today's episode of the Glory Boys podcast. It has been 1 full year.
That's right.
Since we started this podcast, which seems insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What is it, like 40-something episodes? Or
42?
What?
43.
So that's so cool. Thank you guys. You guys being a part of this with us and listening and being on the journey with us as we grow this thing. We're just super grateful. So thank you so much for everything, your support, your love, your ratings, everything. You guys rock.